Many learners hear this interview question and answer too fast. Why do you want this job? It sounds simple, but it is easy to give a weak answer. Today, you will hear a bad answer, a better answer, a simple formula, a slow dialogue, useful phrases, and a final model answer. By the end, you will know what to say in clear interview English.
Why do you want this job and why are you interested in our company?
I want this job because I need a job. I think your company is good. I also want more experience. I am a hard worker, so I think I can do the job.
This answer is common, but it is weak. The candidate sounds honest, but she does not sound prepared. She says she needs a job. That may be true, but the interviewer wants to know why this job is a good match. She says the company is good, but she does not explain what she likes about it. She says she wants experience, but she does not show how her past experience connects to this role. A better answer should not be only about personal need. It should show job fit, useful skills, and a clear reason for applying. Now listen to a better answer. Notice that the words are still simple. The difference is structure. The candidate connects the company, the role, her skills, and her future.
Can you explain why this position is a good fit for you?
I want this job because the role matches my customer service experience. I like that your company focuses on helping customers clearly and professionally. In my previous job, I learned how to communicate with customers and solve problems. I believe this role is a good chance to use my skills and continue growing.
This answer is much better. It is clear, professional, and easy to understand. The candidate does not sound desperate. She sounds prepared. She talks about the role. She talks about the company. She talks about her skills. She also talks about growth. This is exactly what a good interview answer should do. Here is the simple formula for this question. Company, job fit, skills, future. First, say something positive about the company. Second, explain why the job fits your experience or interests. Third, mention 1 or 2 skills you can use in the role. Fourth, show that you want to grow in a professional way. This formula is short, but it gives your answer a strong shape. Let us build the answer step by step. For company, you can say, I like that your company focuses on helping customers. For job fit, you can say, this role matches my customer service experience. For skills, you can say, I have experience communicating with customers and solving problems. For future, you can say, I want to use my skills and continue growing. When you put these parts together, your answer sounds natural and prepared. Now we will practice a slow interview dialogue. Listen to the interviewer questions. Then listen to how the candidate answers with simple, professional English.
Why are you interested in this position?
I am interested in this position because it matches my experience in customer service. I have worked with customers by phone and email. I enjoy helping people understand information clearly. I also like that this company cares about professional customer support.
Can you tell me more about the skills you can bring?
I can bring clear communication, patience, and problem solving. In my last job, I helped customers with order questions and service issues. I learned how to stay calm and give simple answers.
Where do you hope this role can help you grow?
I see this job as a chance to use my current skills and build stronger workplace skills. I want to learn more about customer support systems and team communication. I hope to grow with the company.
The candidate does not memorize a very long speech. She answers in simple parts. She connects her experience to the job. She gives skills that match the role. She also shows that she wants to grow. This sounds much better than saying, "I just need a job." A strong answer should feel honest. You do not need to say the company is perfect. You do not need to use big words. You only need to show 3 things. You understand the job. You have useful skills. You want to grow in a professional way. That is enough for a good answer. Now let us review the useful phrases. You can use these phrases in your own interview. First, I am interested in this role because it matches my experience. Second, this position is a good fit for my skills. Third, I like that your company focuses on professional service. Fourth, in my previous job, I learned how to communicate clearly. Fifth, I have experience helping customers and solving problems. Sixth, I believe I can bring patience and clear communication to this role. Seventh, I see this job as a chance to grow professionally. Eighth, I would like to use my skills and learn more in this position. These phrases are flexible. You can change the job title. You can change the skill. You can change the company detail. If the job is customer service, talk about customers, patience, and problem solving. If the job is sales, talk about communication, product knowledge, and helping clients. If the job is office support, talk about organization, accuracy, and teamwork. When you prepare your own answer, do not try to sound perfect. Try to sound clear. Choose one company detail. Choose one job fit reason. Choose 1 or 2 skills. Then choose one future goal. Write the answer in simple sentences. Read it out loud. If one sentence feels too long, divide it into 2 shorter sentences. This makes your answer easier to say and easier for the interviewer to follow. This also helps your voice sound calm, even when you feel nervous. It keeps your answer focused, simple, and easy to remember during the interview. Here is an example for an administrative assistant role. Listen for the same formula. Company, job fit, skills, future.
Why do you want this administrative assistant job?
I want this job because the role matches my organization skills. I like that your team needs careful office support. In my previous job, I handled schedules, documents, and email communication. I believe this role can help me grow in office administration.
That answer uses the same formula, but the details are different. The candidate talks about organization, schedules, documents, and email communication. Those details fit an administrative assistant job. This is important. Do not use the same answer for every interview. Use the same structure, but change the details for the job. Now let us compare a weak answer and a better answer one more time. The weak answer is about need. The better answer is about fit. The weak answer is too general. The better answer gives details. The weak answer says, "I need a job." The better answer says, "This role matches my experience." That small change makes a big difference.
Why do you want this job?
I need a job and I think this job is good for me.
This answer is short, but it is not enough. It does not show the interviewer why you are a good match.
Why do you want this job?
I want this job because the role matches my customer service experience. I like that your company values clear communication with customers. In my previous role, I learned how to listen, explain information, and solve simple problems. I believe I can use these skills in this position and continue growing.
This answer is better because it gives useful information. It shows interest in the company. It connects the job to real experience. It mentions skills. It ends with a future goal. The answer is not very long, but it is complete. Now listen again to the better answer. This time, listen for the 4 parts: company, job fit, skills, and future.
I want this job because the role matches my customer service experience. I like that your company focuses on helping customers clearly and professionally. In my previous job, I learned how to communicate with customers and solve problems. I believe this role is a good chance to use my skills and continue growing.
Good. Let us look at common mistakes. Mistake 1 is talking only about money. It is normal to need money, but in the interview, do not make money your main answer. Mistake 2 is saying the job looks easy. That can sound careless. Mistake 3 is saying any job is okay. That can sound unprepared. Mistake 4 is using a very long answer. A good answer can be clear in 4 or 5 sentences. Instead of saying, I need this job, say, this role matches my experience. Instead of saying, your company is famous, say, I like that your company focuses on customer service. Instead of saying, I want to learn everything, say, I want to build stronger skills in this field. Small changes make your answer sound more professional. Sometimes the interviewer may ask this idea in a different way. They may ask, why are you interested in this position? They may ask, what makes you a good fit? They may ask, why did you apply for this role? You can use the same structure for all of these questions.
What makes you a good fit for this role?
I think I am a good fit because I have customer service experience and strong communication skills. I can listen to customers, explain information clearly, and stay calm when there is a problem. I also want to keep learning in this role.
That is a strong follow-up answer. It is not exactly the same as the first answer, but it uses the same idea: experience, skills, and growth. This helps the candidate sound consistent and confident. Now listen to a full model answer. You can use this as a base. Change the company detail and the job detail for your own interview.
I want this job because the role matches my customer service experience. I like that your company focuses on helping customers clearly and professionally. In my previous job, I learned how to communicate with customers and solve problems. I believe I can bring patience and clear communication to this role. I also see this position as a good chance to grow.
This model answer has 5 simple sentences. Sentence 1 explains job fit. Sentence 2 mentions the company. Sentence 3 gives experience. Sentence 4 gives skills. Sentence 5 shows future growth. You can make it shorter if the interview is quick. You can make it longer if the interviewer asks for more details. The most important point is not the length. The most important point is the connection. Connect the company, the job, your skills, and your future. That connection makes your answer sound prepared. Here is the quick review. The question is, why do you want this job? Do not answer only with personal need. Do not say, I just need money. Do not say, I want any job. Do not give a very general answer. Use the formula: company, job fit, skills, future. Before we finish, listen to the final model answer one last time. Listen to the structure. Notice the calm and professional tone.
Why do you want this job? Please give me your final answer.
I want this job because the role matches my customer service experience. I like that your company focuses on helping customers clearly and professionally. In my previous job, I learned how to communicate with customers and solve problems. I believe I can bring patience and clear communication to this role. I also see this position as a good chance to grow.
Thank you. That was a clear and professional answer.
Great work. Today, you practiced how to answer, "Why do you want this job?" Remember the simple formula. Company, job fit, skills, future. Keep your answer clear. Make it specific. Connect your experience to the role. Show that you want to grow. Thank you for practicing with Office English Stories. Listen again, repeat the model answer, and use it in your next job interview.